Hello and welcome to today's daily devotion. I'm reading to you from the Gospel of Mark, the 11th chapter, reading verses 24 through 26. Hear now these words. So I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it and it will be yours. Whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father in heaven may also forgive you your trespasses. But if you do not forgive, neither will your Father who is in heaven forgive your trespasses. Now, the person who is speaking here is Jesus, and he's instructing his disciples on the attitude and the experience of prayer. And Jesus combines two very interesting things. First of all, he says that if we believe when we ask for whatever we need in prayer, then God will give it to us. So there's an element of faith that is necessary on our part for Him to do His part. Then the second aspect that Jesus is talking about is that, yes, God is going to do what you ask for if you believe it, but there's a caveat. When you are praying, if there is someone that you have something about them that needs to be forgiven, then forgive it. And Jesus goes to say that we will be forgiven as we are forgivers. And then the verse 26 says, if we don't forgive, then neither will God forgive us. Now, if you're looking at your own Bible, you might find that if you're using the New Revised Standard Version or the New International Version, for example, that verse 26 doesn't even show up. It is in the King James Version of the Bible, and the reason that verse 26 isn't in these modern translations is that the very earliest copies of this gospel that we have found don't have that statement. It was something that was added in later, and my guess is that a scribe decided that there needed to be the parallel, that if we are forgiving, God will forgive us, but if we don't forgive, then God will not forgive. But what's really important for us to think about in today's daily devotion is how this connects to love the sinner, hate the sin. For you see, sin is the thing that we have against someone, and Jesus says if we want our prayers answered, we need to be forgiving. So today I want you to do two things. Number one, I want you to be aware of those that you need to forgive and then do it. And then secondly, to go to God in prayer, because God will help you if you're having a hard time in that forgiving department. Because God wants to forgive. He'll help you to be a forgiver. And I'll see you tomorrow for another daily devotion.